Our love for exploring through the intimate lens of Airbnb homes led my wife and I to a quiet cabin in Aspen, Colorado, one winter. Nestled in the embrace of snow-laden pines, the cabin promised warmth and a taste of local life. Its glowing reviews, singing praises of cozy evenings and welcoming hosts. After a day carving memories into the slopes, we returned, eager for the comfort of hot chocolate by the crackling fire, followed by an evening wrapped in the soft embrace of wine and cinematic adventures. It was a moment of pure bliss, one I would hold dear, for the darkness that lurked ahead was beyond our wildest fears. As the credits rolled and our laughter mingled with the dying embers, our buzz from the wine led us to the kitchen, where an open bottle of Scotch Whisper Temptations, a note beside free for guests, but party responsibly, seemed a benign invitation. Indulging in the spirit of celebration, we shared shots, our laughter echoing off the cabin walls, a melody to our secluded rapture. But as the night deepened, an unsettling change crept over us. My wife's words began to tangle, a slurred speech unfamiliar and alarming. Our frequent indulgences had never led us down this path. Panic gripped me as she collapsed, her fall to the coffee table a symphony of shattering glass and my heart. Rushing to her side, dizziness consumed me, tipping me over, causing me to land into the fire. Searing amped, cooking me until I threw myself out of the fire and onto the floor. Instantly, barrel rolling until the fire was out. An agony unlike any other. My entire right side, 3rd degree, burned. There, beside her, amidst glass and blood, I lay, our dream now a nightmare. As soon as I put my arm around to comfort her asleep body, I drift asleep. Bang, bang, bang. Punding came from the door, jolting me awake, dazed, confused, and immobile. Each bang, a jolt of terror. Bang! Burst open the front door, 2 masked thieves behind. Paralyzed, I could barely process the events unfolding before my eyes. The harsh command to seize the camera and the bottle of scotch shattered the silence. A sinister prelude to the realization that we were being robbed. The intruders, masked, rifled through our belongings, taking our cash, cards, and phones. One thief paused, his gaze meeting mine, a silent exchange that spoke volumes. He saw the rage and helplessness in my eyes, the effect of the tranquilizers rendering me a mere spectator to our own nightmare. His laughter, a mocking echo, followed him as they vanished into the night. As the first rays of dawn caressed my face, a searing pain jolted me awake. The sight that greeted me was one of horror. My wife, now eerily pale, the unmistakable visage of death. Desperation took hold as I crawled to her side, my screams of anguish piercing the silent cabin. The realization that she had departed from this world, leaving me behind in a desolate of grief, was unbearable. I lay there, holding her, as the fire died and the cold seeped in, waiting for the moment I would join her in a place where love endures eternally. But that moment did not come. Instead, the arrival of the host, oblivious to the tragedy that had unfolded, marked the beginning of the end of our scheduled stay. The paramedics arrived, their attempts to pull me from her side met with my heart-wrenching cries. The physical pain from my burns was nothing compared to the emotional torment of being separated from her. Now, I navigate through the semblance of a normal life, yet every breath is dedicated to seeking vengeance against those who orchestrated that fateful night's horror. My soul is bound to a singular purpose: justice for my love.